It's your boy, Father Harris, aka Crazy Hawk. Hey, guess what? This is your first time tuning in. Go ahead. Hit doggone subscribe button. Hit notification bell every time I post up new content. Also, like, share, and hype this video. Whatever the fuck that means. Right? So, also, like, share. So in either case, y'all know how the Crazy Hawk do things. You know, I saw this a couple days ago. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's give the shout out to 8 at the table. This is where this is coming from. So y'all make sure y'all go check them people out. Some of the stuff when they talk about, I agree with it. Some of it that I don't, probably because they don't know how to explain shit, you know. But do any of us? I mean, because y'all already know what time it is. 15 to 12, close enough to 12 o'clock to me. But in either case, I act like go through it a lot, you know, with my wife, you know, because we were talking about something today. And so I was just like, okay, well, I got everything. I don't have to do all the paperwork. They just wanted that one little deal. Right. And for whatever strange reason, she couldn't catch it. I'm just like, and then she was like, well, can you explain it to him? I'm like, I just did. Right. You know, but that's neither here nor there. Right. You know, I think that goes on with any type of marriage. But I call this piece Side Dudes and Side Chicks. Why do they exist? And matter of fact, no, I was gonna change it a little bit, but I know why they exist, and for the most part, I already know. Here's the deal with the Crazy Hawk. Crazy Hawk has been around for a pretty good while. Crazy Hawk has seen a lot of things. Crazy Hawk did a lot of shit too. Right? But as you get older, right, and you really start to see shit for what it truly is, then you don't need like your wife and then a side bitch. You really don't. I mean, because it is a lot of reasons. So I'm gonna let this play. And then y'all make the call.
A dude at home that gives you everything. You got a good dude at home that gives you everything. And then I just hit. So like, what's all that for?
Okay, then so basically what he's saying now, right? You got a dude at home, right? Pay all the bills. He cook, he clean, he fuck, but he doesn't shut the fuck up. Right? Pretty much in the case, you actually pretty much talking about me, right? But or any other man for that matter. Because see, I'm old school, right? Yes, my wife works, right? And she got her own little bills that she pays. So for the most part, I let her, I say, look, it's your money, do whatever the fuck you want. I got all of this in here. Okay. So a lot of people really don't. I mean, once you actually really get somebody that actually really understands that knows what the fuck they doing, right? And for the most part, you really ain't got shit to worry about. So basically, what happens is that but in some cases, that's the damn problem. You're doing too goddamn much, right? Because women just like men, right? Y'all got to have y'all base plate for the most part, right? So again, even when you look at that, when you look at it from that aspect, right? I'm retired. So I don't have a lot of stress, or at least I shouldn't have a lot of stress. But see, for his deal, 9 times out of 10, this dude, he making 100 plus. So this motherfucker, he's all about the bigger, better deal, because in most men's minds, right? And to be perfectly honest, I really don't know where they get this attitude from. The more money you got, the prettier the woman, whatever the case may be, right? But did you at one time ask her? Not a lot of times a woman would just go along for the ride. And then when the side dude come, 9 times out of 10, this motherfucker, he ain't got no type. His money is in no comparison to your husband, right? But you fuck though. See, that's that's the thing. It's almost like if I didn't know any better, I'll be like, you know what? Go get me the brokest motherfucker ever. Whether you male or female. Clean your ass up. Let's see what the fuck happens. Right? Just be broke. Shit. I mean, and yeah, I know a lot of y'all gonna say, okay, well, we gonna build. Okay, I get that too, right? But I'm you put it like this. Crazy Uncle got some shit brewing. I'm gonna try to let these people finish, and then I'm gonna tell you how the fuck I feel about a lot of shit.
You really like living a lie, and like I exposed your lie. It don't make sense, but that's what I was thinking about at the time, because they had a house. He had a real good job. He was making dumb money. He was making dumb money. He was taking her shopping. It didn't make any sense to me, but it was just like the thrill. And like he would go to work overnight, and then I pop up, do what I had to do.
You felt like that guy.
He was.
There wasn't anything to say I wasn't, to me, because like I'm giving you the least amount of effort. I'm giving you the very least.
Did it ever matter to you whether you guys got caught or not?
Well, no, that was her job.
It's her business.
Yeah, that was her business.
Because that, I'm like, again, why would he care? And then that'd be the same thing as far as like with females, why would the female care, right? Because it could be like, okay, you knew what the fuck that you was getting into when you did this right from the jump, right? So your ass get caught, and then just know that 9 times out of 10, somebody got caught slipping. Somebody got caught slipping, right? That could be on any level. But it's just like what I was saying earlier, right? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me do this. Because I didn't see this video, so I don't want to talk ahead of the video. So let's go.
That's her man.
Wrong with you, man.
And you have to keep track of.
No, but I'm saying, like, what if he caught y'all red-handed? Not like he went through her phone and found out or anything.
He saw her.
Oh God.
So about that, there was a situation where he did find out something, and then she had called me in the middle of the night because he had put hands on her. So then I was like, all right, I'm coming over there.
Oh no, you're a side nigga hero? that's what you don't do.
But then yes. So then like on my way to the car,
you gotta let it be.
Yeah,
let it play out.
To the car, I'm like, where are you going? I'm like, she got hands put on her because she was doing wrong. Like,
wait, so why did he do that? Because he found out?
He found out something. It might not even been just me though. I don't know what he found out, but
It was you.
she called me and was
That's why
like,
she
she went
called you.
outside, walked the dog, and she's like, "Oh, you just hit me, blah blah blah." And I was like, "I'll be over there."
And what happened when you went there?
But no, I ain't sure. It's not my
He
business.
said, walk into the
Thank God.
car. He said, why am I even leaving?
Yeah,
I'm so happy you came.
What would you tell her?
I didn't tell her nothing. She didn't see me, and she didn't get a return call because for me to return the call, that means like,
I'm your main nigga now. What? Like,
yeah, now I
You
got to
almost
take all
upgrade
those
you.
bills and shit. I don't know. I'm not here for that. You got a nice ass house. I like fucking in that house too. So it was.
right? It's amazing, bro. It's always a better crib.
That's how I learned about high thread count, like Egyptian count sheets, because I was. I was slipping and sliding on them shits. Like, what is this?
This shit feel good.
Yeah.
He not coming back, right?
No.
Well, you know, okay. I get what he said. I mean, and then that was stupid on her part, right? I mean, damn, old boy was throwing the dick that good, huh? Whew. Okay, but again, people, I could just put like this: anybody that have watched this, that have watched this, right? And guess what? I just saw another one. You know, but anybody that have watched this, right? I could be like, you could be like, okay, you already know what the fuck is going on and why it's going on to begin with. So let's continue.
Stay the night.
She even got him to like refill the soap that I like too, because she had like this nice like lavender body soap.
Yo, listen.
He was a good
Bro.
man. He was a good man.
Yo,
So yeah, so he was like, boy, he was stretching her insides out. That's what we used to do in the army. That means pay attention, motherfucker.
well, here's the truth about being a side nigga. That's why I
Okay.
say it's an elite game for the elite men. Because it's always a girl that has a dude that has 10 times more than you. It's always that girl who got the rich man, that, you know, can buy her whatever. And to be honest, that girl spending, like you and her just frivolously spending his money. Whatever you want.
Lunches.
It's like, yo, we could do whatever. Yo, real side shit. Y'all start traveling together on that tab. That's how you know when you really elite. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, cool. Maybe like the most that has to happen is, hey, meet me in Miami. You're gonna book your $200-$300 trip. It's not that much anymore, but it was back then, right? Go down to Miami. She's gonna meet you in Miami. Hotel is already booked. Cars already rented. Reservations already done. Everything paid. You just really just chilling, fucking this girl for free and traveling. And she's always bad. A side nigga would sit there in the bed while she on FaceTime with him on Instagram scrolling while she's about to pretend go to sleep. Hang up. Like, all right, we good? Cool. And get back to it. It's an elite game for the elite men. Hundo.
That
Okay, define elite, right? And you better not be talking about money, right? So, and I know that's all what the book he talking about. You know, it's almost like, see, I get it. Everybody ain't supposed to be on the same accord. I get all that, but at the same time, right? You know, that ain't always the case. You know, let's go.
I'm serious because the thing is like the guy, and that's the thing, like why I always said before, like guys would think getting the money is gonna get you the girl, but it never got you the girl.
It's never about that.
It never.
Okay, so all right, so he did come back and he either realized what he said and fucked it up and then tried to do control, try to rebuild the bridge that he fucked up in a sense. You know, I really don't know at this point. Let's go.
Never got you. Like you can have her in your house, but you never fully got this girl because eventually she's gonna want the man she really wants, which could be a Rome, it could be a Rico, It can't be an Allen. He's never been aside, but it could be somebody like us. You know what I'm saying? I got a homie right now. I would love for him to be here for this specific conversation.
Okay, so I actually like she may say it and she may not. I because like I said, I was too busy shaving and showering, and then I had this on, and you can only hear so much. You can only pay attention so much when you're shaving your head, and you can only hear so much when you're taking a shower. But see, here's deal with for all you dudes, right? For all you men, right? They make over 100. They make over 100. Make 100 plus every year. Hold on. This is for all you dudes that make over 100 grand a year. You gonna be gone all the time, depending on what the fuck your job is. Don't nobody work no motherfucking 9 to 5 no more. Put it like this: when you in that 6-digit money, right, or even 7-digit money, right? Chances are you ain't never home. But see, this is how, and I'm talking to the fellas right now, right? This is how you get rid of the side nigga, right? Take your wife with you, right? Shit, she already ain't working, sitting at home all day and spending on the phone. So I'm just like, so you sitting at home. This motherfucker, I wouldn't even necessarily say that he's busting his ass, right? I mean, because you at the top of the motherfucking food chain. You telling everybody, you telling other motherfuckers what to do. You telling more motherfuckers what to do than people, because the higher up, the less people get to tell you what the fuck to do. You telling everybody else what the fuck to do. So he ain't doing a whole lot. And then like I say, when the business trips come, hey, look, pack your shit. We going, put like this. We either finna go to California. Or Florida, or we going across this water for this damn business deal, right? I don't need you at the house by yourself. Now, a lot of people might sit up here and holler about, oh, well, that's insecurity. No, that ain't insecurity. That's being smart. Because here's the deal. I'm retired, 21 years, United States Army, right? I done been around the world at least twice, if not 3 times, right? So, and then like with my first wife, right? I mean, now, great the fact, the first time around, she didn't come with me, right? Talking about she was scared, but I knew better. So she fucked, I fucked too, right? But then, the second time around, she come with me, right? And it's like, okay, excuse me, y'all. But it's like, okay, if you experiencing the world, why not take your woman with you? Take your wife with you, or your girl. I mean, whatever the fuck that she is at the time. That's how you get rid of the side nigga, right? I mean, put like this: you don't actually really get rid of him per se, but it takes the sting out a little bit. And then here's something else too, fellas. For those y'all that actually really make that money like that, right? Always know how your woman's pussy feels. Pay attention to that shit. Okay? Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, He stressed out her motherfucking insides. But then, but by the time he get back to where the fuck he coming from, chances are he jet lagged, all what the fuck he want to do, lay down and recharge, which I'll be the first one to tell you. Whether he get gone for a week or a month, especially whether you here in the United States or you cross that damn water, that shit will fuck with you because it just for some fact the time difference, especially overseas, that shit will fuck with you, right? And by the time, and depending on what type of business deal it is, right? And it could be just for the simple fact you want to kill your ass over there just to see how these motherfuckers live, right? So you take all of that shit in consideration, and then you bring your ass back home. Now you got to get acclimated back to this shit here, right? And then, actually, like, to be perfectly honest, most men like that, yeah, they may want to fuck, but the thing about it, like, hey, let me recharge right fast. That's how you create the side nigga. Okay, and then it's just for the simple fact that your wife, whoever that she may be, right? They don't understand that. They don't understand the process. Well, baby, why you don't want to fuck me? Bitch, I'm tired. Get on your phone, get on your laptop, go shop, right? But the thing about it though is this. So again, this is how you kill the side nigga. I can't believe I'm saying nigga, but hey, it is what it is. But because the thing about it though, and I have to talk about my first wife on this one. Anytime if I was out in the field, right, I'm gone for like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, or a month or whatever. And then I'm like, hey, look, I'm gonna tear that ass up. I give a damn how tired I am. I give a damn how funky I am. As soon as I get out the fucking shop, just go ahead, lay on the bed, spread eagle, let me handle the rest. And it was the same thing when I would get deployed. Right? And and please don't let it be a break where they let you come home, right? So you tell them, hey, look, baby, I'm on my way home. Go and get the booty ready. Go ahead and shave the pussy. Do what the fuck I enjoy. I come home, I take a shower. And then just have a tasted beverage waiting for me, right? As soon as the Seagram's gin and Dr. Pepper get the flowing real good, just go on and bend over because I'm finna wear your ass out. Because I already got the first one out the way while I was in the motherfucking shower. All right? So that's how you get rid of the side nigga. That's how you do that. Know how her pussy feels when your dick is inside. Anything less than that, who you fucked? Just saying. Let's continue.
Cause he gets a high smashing other dudes' girls. Like that's what he loves to do. And I think it's like a heterosexual Diddy thing. Like I can
nigga, why you bringing up Diddy? See, now you just made yourself look suspect. Okay.
Outpower you. Without having to do the other weird part, but I can you think you're so powerful.
What's the weird part?
Huh?
What's the weird part?
The relationship.
Yeah, it's a power trip. Like you love this man so much, but yet you want me so much more. You're willing to risk what you got with this person that you love.
The husband in this situation wasn't doing the shit in the bedroom, and like most of the women wanted to be
weren't they? Honestly, I refuse to believe that their main nigga wasn't doing what they were supposed to do in the bedroom. I just think that bitches be greedy.
Or
Okay, now up until put like this, I will agree with her up until a certain point. Right? Where that okay, motherfuckers just being greedy. And you know, and yes, I overspoke, but everything that I said previous to that, this is how you do it. I mean, because think about it. You're looking at him. We don't really know what the other dude looked like. Hell, we don't even know what the bitch looked like. Hell, for all what the fuck the crazy uncle knows, this motherfucker could be lying on his dick so goddamn tough that you, after a while, if you tell the same story long enough, that shit actually really becomes reality. Knowing damn well it never happened, knowing damn well it never happened in the first place. I mean, like no bullshit. You know, I mean, because put this, it ain't a story except for one. And that's on my previous channel, you know, because shout out to my boys, my homeboys, Hannah and Monty. I mean, because they had this thing they called what was it? Monty Erotica. So basically what I did my own version. Matter of fact, it was a two-parter. So you might have to go back on my previous channel and find it, right? You know, but in either case, what happens is that okay, damn, lost my train of thought. But going back to what the fuck she said, right? Okay, I got it now. But you when you lie on your dick, right? I mean, look at this dude. I mean, he looked like he work out pretty good, you know. But just know, I think Crazy Uncle, I drag his ass in the gym. But the thing about it, though is this, right? Depending on what her husband looked like, how was he in shape? I mean, you know, and I get it. A lot of motherfuckers be like saying, "Ooh, I like the dead bod," you know, and you know, and I got a friend right now, or I got friends right now, right? Female friends that are married, right? They don't like all that muscular shit. You know, not to say that the crazy uncle is muscular, but hey, crazy uncle still got it, you know. And you know, so and I'm 53 years old, you know, so but the thing about it though is that you look at what you got at the house. You say, okay, this is what the fuck did you this is who the fuck did you marry? He got the dead bod. Look at this motherfucker here, right? I mean, she was getting fucked beyond belief. And this motherfucker got muscles too? Yeah. Yeah. But you like the dead bod though. Okay. Okay. Let's go.
That could be it too. I mean, it's a possibility.
Like, I feel like the sex was fine. The sex was probably great. She just wanted
the jackhammer.
okay.
Exactly.
I see. Okay. All right. You know, now put like this again. Rule number one on your part, right? Fellas, don't never put your dick on display, right? You know, don't never put your dick on display unless you can actually like really do what the fuck that you say that you do, right? I mean, because just because you got a big dick don't mean that you can fuck, you know. And comedian Avery Spears said it best when he was actually really talking about the Michael Jordan and the LeBron James comparison. You know, I'll be the first one to tell you. Michael Jordan, you probably can say he's the GOAT, but I'm going more towards Russell from the Celtics, 11-time NBA champion. And, you know, and then I'm looking at, okay, years played versus championships won. Bill Russell has a higher winning percentage when it comes to championship play. Out of 13 years, out of a 13-year season, he won 11 of them shits. That's a pretty high percentage. Where that Michael Jordan, with his reign with the Bulls, it was 13 years, 6 championships. And then we ain't gonna actually really talk about what he did with the Wizards, right? But then after a while, motherfuckers be like, okay, well, hey, he was just out there just to play basketball because he didn't prove what he needed to prove. Undefeated in the NBA Finals. So basically, what Avery Spears said was, you want put like this, and he said he actually really said this. You want a 10-inch dick that's gonna work 50% of the time, or do you want a 5-inch dick, right? That's gonna work all of the time. I mean, like, actually, take your pick, right? Because just because you got a big dick, right? Okay, you say you got the jackhammer, right? But last time I checked, in order for that jackhammer to work, you got to hook it up to something. Okay, I'm just putting it there. I'm not shooting nobody down here, right? But be careful on what you call yourself. I don't call myself shit. I mean, depending on the situation, I mean, shit, I'll let you look at it, and then it's up to you if you want it or not. I mean, I don't do that shit now, but what I did, I was like, and motherfuckers be like, okay, yeah, we can do this, so I'm just, and then just like that one shit that happened at the strip club with me, way back in the day. Wore that bitch out. I mean, grant the fact, yes, I pulled my motherfucking hamstring, but just know that motherfucker nutted like about 3-4 times before I pulled my goddamn hamstring, right? And just like I said, I do not have 10 inches. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even want 10 inches, right? Because I feel like me at my height, shit, I'm allowed to pass out doing mid-fuck. I mean, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Let's go. Let's finish this shit out.
But
You
the
ain't get the
jackhammer.
jackhammer yet.
You ain't
so
jackhammer.
We're not talking about me.
Okay.
We're never talking about me. Yeah, women are greedy. I think not all women, of course, but these kind of women that find themselves in this side nigga, main nigga situation, it's not always that their main nigga is lacking anything.
At all.
It's probably really just they saw something else that they wanted, knowing that they're in a relationship. They did not see that as off limits.
I can't speak for everybody, but I've never seen, and I'm not talking about a girl.
Okay, so all right, so I fellas, I told y'all how to kill off the side dude. Now, ladies, I'm gonna talk to y'all for me. This is how, I mean, it's almost like, damn, the side dude is like the main focal point, right? But now I'm gonna talk to the women, right? Okay. Ask yourself, this is a very important question. Why do you actually really feel that you got to go out and go get that side or go get that side dude? I mean, great fact, I might have because I talked about the dudes. This is how you kill the side motherfucker. And so, but the thing about though is pretty much the same thing that I said as far as like the dude, you kill the side nigga. You the chick, this is how you kill off again, the side dude. You could be like, nigga, all what the fuck you can do with me is take me to dinners and a movie. Here in the United States. And you probably can fuck me pretty good, but hey, guess what? Right? But my main dude, my husband, not only is he gonna take me out for dinner and a movie, but it's not gonna be here. It's gonna be across the goddamn water. Right? In a sense, it's like christening a house. You fuck in every room possible. You fuck in the bedroom, of course. You fuck in the bathroom. You fuck in the shower. You fuck in the kitchen. You fuck in the living room. You fuck in, and then if you got any more bedrooms, you fuck in bedroom number 1, bedroom number 2. And then if you got another bathroom, you fuck in there. Then you carry your ass outside. God forbid if you got a wooden fence, outside, got the garage, in the garage, right? So then you be like, ooh, this feel too good. We finna take this shit on the motherfucking road. I can fuck you in Texas, I can fuck you in Florida, I can fuck you in California, or I mean, because all of the states what I just mentioned, Dallas, Texas, depending on who the fuck is driving, right? That ain't even 3 hours, right? Florida, that okay, we talking a little bit, right? But there's no who's to say that we can't stop overnight somewhere, fucking either Alabama or Georgia, and then we make our way to Florida and fuck back and fuck down there. Then you be like, ooh, this still too good. Come on, baby, we're gonna take this shit across this water. We already passport ready. Now I just know that the side dude ain't gonna be able to do all that shit. He probably could, but then again. This is where when like no bullshit, this is when your sexual arsenal really comes into play. If the side dude is your side dude, right? Let's just say for shits and giggles that most of y'all women, if not all of you, you like that pussy to be ate. You like for that pussy to be ate, and you like for your ass to be ate. Don't bullshit. Y'all know that shit true. I'm just telling you what's happening. Right? And I always go back to what the fuck Peter Andy Griffith said, right? How many of y'all eat ass? He raised his hand. He's like, how many of y'all eat pussy? And so he said, let me tell you something. If you eat pussy, you eat ass. Because it ain't nothing but that much difference. And if you eating pussy right, you gonna slip up on some ass. I put it like this. I done watched enough training DVDs, whatever the fuck that you want to call it when the motherfucker eat the pussy like, because they don't want to. It's an ugly motherfucker. It really does. It's ugly and it's pink, but it will drive you to fucking, it will drive your ass up the fucking wall. Because it'll make you nut several times over. So let's finish this shit out. Let's see what else he said. I think I didn't.
Oh, who is relatively average looking, right? I'm talking about a girl who is smart, intuitive, and she's beautiful. She usually ends up with what I believe a man that's beneath her standards, but financially meets those standards, right? So he can treat her right because he can afford it. So then she meets somebody who is what she actually wants. I want the good looking person. I want the person that's better than my husband. I don't think women cheat down. Men will cheat down. Women cheat up in some areas. Like,
unless they're athletes or entertainment wives, because if they're always on the road, the ones that are usually on the road or like have out of town games or whatever the case may be, they get busy.
they get busy because they know their man is getting busy. They're cheating for
so I mean,
for
Do they really know that for real? Because see, here's the deal, right? And that's all I'm gonna shut it down, right? But it's just like what I told y'all, right? If you really love your woman, and all what the fuck she is a goddamn housewife, not even that, because y'all ain't even got kids as of yet. And then even if you do, big fucking deal, right? Take her with you. And then fuck her brains out every place that you motherfucking go. I just told y'all that. Right? Now, as far as like sexual arsenal goes, right? You could be like the crazy uncle, like, ooh, I want to eat the pussy. I want to eat the ass, right? Look, you can't do that to every motherfucking body, right? Because motherfuckers like, nigga, you nasty. I mean, they may let you, but they'll let you eat the pussy all goddamn day long. I'm like, okay, piss come out of one, shit come out of the other. It's still waste. Make up your fucking mind, right? Boy, right to this day, you get a lot of motherfuckers like, you can eat the pussy, you can suck and bite on the titty all you want. You can suck and bite on the clit all you want. But when it comes to the asshole, I don't know. I'm just gonna put it out there, And then it's just for the fact, Crazy Uncle can tell y'all some old armor stories as far as like sex goes, as far as like what I did. I mean, because I like to say that I got fertilized, right? Hence, I put it like this. I was probably gonna grow it already, but listening to people, right? And because I never forget, I was working my first job. I was working at my second job. I was working at the cleaners. I mean, I got the fact, and then sometimes, every once in a while, you'll forget how old you are, right? Because I was 18, 19. I might have been 20. And for the most part, right, I always like, I wanted a Richard Pryor beard. I mean, because it was, for one, I either wanted a Richard Pryor, well, not a beard. I always wanted either a Richard Pryor mustache or a Burt Reynolds mustache, because it was just like, okay, it was thick, right? And, and they kept it in place. I have a mustache now, but at the time, like, I really wasn't satisfied with how my mustache looked. So I'm at work and then we talking about this. So it was this white dude, right? He just like, look, let her nut on your face. Make sure it's a good one. Make sure just make sure she nut real good and it get all over your face. and then watch the shit grow afterwards. Now, here's the deal. Here's the deal about the crazy uncle. That shit, that shit went from here and it went down here, and then it was almost like she knew what the fuck that she was doing. She acts like, and so that's what when I say fertilize, that's what the fuck I mean. Now, this shit here, I can't grow with a damn, right? You know, I cut all this shit off. I cut all this shit off right there. Right? Give it about 3 months, it'll be back down to this here. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I couldn't do it even if I wanted to because I was scared as shit out of both of my grandchildren. Because this is all what the fuck they know. So I wouldn't. You know, they would be like, I would have to be like, hey, it's Papa or it's Pop rather, right? And then not only with my grandbabies, it would be like that with the family. They'd be like, the fuck did you do, right? You know, so I'm gonna always keep this. Y'all will always see the crazy uncle looking like this, but this is how. I mean, this is how you keep motherfuckers away. This is how you keep motherfuckers away, right? A lot of motherfuckers don't do this. Everything that what I just mentioned, as far as like keeping people away from you, motherfuckers don't do that, right? Because a lot of motherfuckers be like, okay, ooh, you don't trust me? And no, it's not for the simple fact that I don't trust you. I just want you to take this journey with me. Wherever the fuck it ends up at, I want you to take this journey with me. Right? We done fucked all over the house. Let's fuck all over the world, in a sense. But hey, yeah, just like I said, you know, people, this is how you keep a motherfucker, you know, put like this. It put like this, right? The pussy is always gonna be good. Pussy is always gonna be good, right? And that's like regardless of situation. I could put, and you know, and like I said, I know I said this once before. You could put 3 women in a room. Just know one of them is either your wife or your girl, right? And just know that the other 2, at least one of them is at least, and you put one of them in there that you know that you've been wanting to fuck for a pretty good while, right? And then the other one, you know, she's nice looking, but she's not fuckable. Okay? But this is where I say you really gotta know your woman's body, inside and out. That's how you kill that, you know, this is how you kill a lot of shit. See, I ain't got nothing to worry about. Right? Even with my first wife. I mean, but that shit, that was on like something on a total and completely different level. I mean, but now that I know better, I can be like, okay, all right, I got it. I know what's happening. But just know this. If you really don't know your woman's body, you'll fuck around and fuck the wrong bitch in a dark ass room. There's 3 of them in there. Just know that one of them is your wife. Now, considering what the rules are, right, then, hey, it is what it is. You know, but it's just one of those deals that when you look at it, when you truly honestly look at it, right? Side dudes, side chicks, you can kill that shit off quick, fast, and a motherfucking hurry. Because it's just for the simple fact, right? The side chick may not suck your dick. She may not fix you a sandwich after the fact, right? The side dude may not eat your pussy, eat your ass. All what the fuck he do want to do is dick you down. But guess what? I already explained shit to you. That motherfucker have a 10-inch dick. And he in and out of there like a motherfucking commercial. Get somebody that's half the size, he gonna dick you down like it's no tomorrow. So you really have to decide on what the fuck it is that you want. And then just know that the motherfucker that's at 5 inches, maybe 6, possibly 7, right? He gonna pay all the bills. He gonna pay all the bills. He gonna cook. He gonna clean. He gonna fuck, but he ain't gonna shut the fuck up. I mean, put it that we exist. We may not be as tall as you want, but we exist. We exist, right? I'm a short king. I'll be the first one to tell you. But you go, guess what? I ain't gotta bend too low. I can grab the titty like how I want it. And then I ain't gotta bend too. I mean, if you standing up the whole time, I ain't gotta bend too far to eat the pussy. Right? But the thing about though is this. I'm not trying to get a leg workout like that. I'm just gonna toss your ass on the bed, lay you on your back, eat the pussy that way. Plain and simple. And then flip you over. Eat it from the back, right? Stick my tongue in your ass. Hey, it is what it is. Right? And then fuck it like it's nobody's business. Sweet, sweet. But it's just one of those things that if you want to keep this, put like this, you want to keep the side motherfucker at bay. I just told y'all what the fuck to do. But a lot of y'all ain't gonna do it. A lot of y'all ain't gonna do it. Y'all like, put like this, y'all like the thrill of fucking. Just because you feel like that your man, the one that you actually married to, he ain't gonna fuck you. Why? Because he too busy in his job. I ain't never been too busy to fuck. I ain't never been too busy. And I already told y'all, once you stick it in, if it didn't feel like how, put like this, if anything, it better be tighter than what it better be just as tight, or if not tighter than the last time that we fucked. Anything looser than that, I'm asking questions. Old boy didn't ask questions. That's why they got away with that shit for so goddamn long. Or either that, old boy just left it alone. Motherfucker get tired of the pussy. And maybe, just maybe, that's why shit is like how it is now, right? And again, comedian Eddie Griffin said it best, right? You need to stop. I forget how I said it right, but put it like this. Anything past the old speed limit is going to stop fucking. Stop fucking. Right? Because if you fuck, you nut, guess what? You ain't gonna make motherfucking and the baby that's produced 9 times out of 10, you ain't finna motherfucking make graduation, high school graduation, let alone college. But I got 2 grandchildren. Well, actually, I got 4. I got 2 here and I got 2 in Texas. I will see all my grandchildren graduate high school. I will see all of my grandchildren graduate college. I will see, deciding, depending on how they feel, I will see them get married to the person that they truly love, because the 2 that I got here, I'm as a grandfather, I try to teach them the best way that I can. But hey, it is what it is. But I mean, yes, I'm in shape, but that don't guarantee me long life. It's just something that, for the most part, I sincerely hope and pray that y'all will let me have it. I used to say I wanted to. It was a time that I said that I wanted to live to be 120 years old, but I really never gave specifications. I was like, okay, you can live to be 120, but if you can't really do nothing for yourself, then shit, why ain't bother? So I decided. So I was like, okay, well, I'll take 100. I want to live to be 100 years old, right? Still trying to do what the fuck I can do in the gym or whatever. I love my family that much, and I want to see all. I want to see all of my family do, especially with the younger generation. I want to actually really see them, succeed. Whether they learn from me or not, it's just for the simple fact that I want to see them be a success. It's what grandfathers do. It's what true men do. So hey, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your dad, tell your birthday, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door, cross the street, around the corner. Pops Harris, aka Chris Uncle. Hey, it's still early. More shows are coming. I'm gonna holler at y'all.